A man carried a brick in his backpack every single day for 20 years. Not because he needed it, not because it was valuable, and not because anyone forced him to. His friends thought he was strange. His family begged him to throw it away. But every morning, he picked up the backpack and carried the brick wherever he went. When people finally learned why, it changed the way they looked at their own lives. And it might change yours too. There was once a man named Daniel. When he was 23 years old, he got into an argument with his father. It wasn't a huge argument. No screaming, no dramatic ending. Just a few harsh words spoken in anger. Daniel left the house, convinced that his father was wrong. His father believed Daniel was making a terrible life decision. Daniel believed his father didn't understand him. Neither apologized, neither called, and both waited for the other person to make the first move. A week later, Daniel's father died unexpectedly from a heart attack. Just like that. The argument became permanent. There would never be another conversation, never another chance to explain, never another chance to say, "I'm sorry." At the funeral, Daniel stood silently as people shared stories about his father. Stories about kindness, sacrifice, patience, love, things Daniel had taken for granted. After everyone left, Daniel noticed a loose brick lying near a construction site beside the cemetery. Without thinking, he picked it up. For some reason, it felt heavy, much heavier than a normal brick should feel. He took it home. The next day, he put it in his backpack. Then, the next day, and the next. The brick became a reminder, not of his father, but of the weight of unfinished words, the burden of pride, the cost of waiting too long. Whenever Daniel felt tempted to stay angry at someone, he would touch the brick. Whenever he wanted to postpone an apology, he would feel its weight. Whenever he assumed there would always be tomorrow, the brick reminded him there might not be. Years passed. Daniel built a successful career, made friends, started a family, but the brick stayed with him. One day, while traveling, a young coworker noticed how heavy Daniel's backpack seemed. "What's in there?" he asked. Daniel showed him the brick. The coworker laughed. "A brick? Why would you carry that around?" Daniel answered with a question. "Is there anyone you're not speaking to right now?" The young man paused, then nodded. His brother. They hadn't spoken in 3 years. "Then you're carrying a brick too," Daniel said. "You just can't see it." The coworker stopped smiling, because he understood. Some burdens aren't visible. Some of the heaviest things people carry weigh nothing at all. Regret, resentment, ego, unspoken gratitude, unexpressed love. When Daniel turned 43, exactly 20 years after his father's death, he returned to the cemetery. He stood quietly for a long time. Then he took the brick from his backpack and placed it beside his father's grave. Not because the regret had disappeared, but because the lesson had finally become part of him. He no longer needed to carry the reminder. As he walked away, he felt lighter than he had in decades. Here's the strange thing. Most people spend their lives trying to collect things. More money, more status, more possessions. But sometimes the biggest transformation comes from putting something down. So ask yourself, what brick are you carrying? An apology you never made? A conversation you're avoiding? A grudge you've held for years? Because the people we love don't stay forever. And neither do we. The words you think you can say tomorrow may be words you never get to say at all. And that's why the lightest things to carry today are often the heaviest things to carry forever. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more life-changing videos like this.